take a breath. Not because you're tired, but because you've earned this moment of stillness. If you've stayed through all 15 laws, this isn't another lesson. This is the mirror. Close your eyes for a second and remember who showed up to episode 1. The version of you who still blamed circumstances, who chased motivation like it was oxygen, who tolerated toxic environments because that's just how it is, who numbed pain instead of mining it, who scattered focus across 1,000 good ideas, who thought growth was a solo sprint instead of a lifelong relay. That person wasn't broken. They were just untrained, unaware, unexpanded, unwilling, yet to pay the full price. Now open your eyes. Look at who's listening right now. You no longer accept what you used to tolerate. You no longer react the way you used to react. You no longer wait for permission, motivation, or perfect conditions. You design, you protect, you focus, you model, you expand, you contribute. That's not hype, that's evidence. Let me walk you through the quiet metamorphosis, because transformation rarely announces itself with fireworks. It arrives in the mundane moments when no one is watching. The law of reflection taught you to pause long enough to see yourself clearly. No more running from the mirror. The law of consistency turned "I'll try" into "I don't miss twice." The law of environment forced you to change your soil instead of cursing the seed. The law of pain rewired struggle from enemy to instructor. The law of design gave you systems instead of hope. The law of focus taught you that less is more when it's the right less. And the law of modeling showed you that success isn't invented, it's studied. The law of expansion stretched your container, so what once crushed you now feels like warm-up weight. The law of contribution reminded you that real growth pours outward. And every law in between. They didn't just add habits, they rewrote identity. You don't fear hard days anymore, because you know exactly who shows up on hard days. You don't collapse under pressure, because pressure is now familiar terrain. You don't need applause to keep going, because internal trust is louder than any external validation. Here's the quiet, devastating truth about real transformation. You don't wake up one morning and feel different. You wake up one morning and realize you no longer believe your old excuses. Your standards have become non-negotiable. Or your word to yourself is ironclad. Your presence changes rooms before you speak. That's not motivation. That's embodiment. And embodiment is the ultimate proof. If someone who knew you before this journey met you today, they wouldn't just notice better habits. They'd feel the difference in your energy, in how you listen without rushing to reply, in how you decide without second-guessing every step, in how you hold discomfort like it's an old friend, because you're no longer performing growth, you've become it. The real reward was never the money, the title, the followers, the exit. The reward is becoming someone you trust at 3 a.m. when the world is quiet, someone who keeps promises when no one is watching, someone who expands instead of shrinking, someone who gives instead of hoards. And here's the final, sacred responsibility. People are watching now, whether you notice or not. Your discipline gives others permission. Your consistency raises the bar. Your integrity creates safety. Your contribution plants seeds that will outlive you. This isn't the end of growth. This is the new baseline. The laws don't disappear. They become reflex. You'll revisit them in bigger arenas, heavier seasons, higher stakes. Same principles, bigger stages. So as we close the growth blueprint, let me leave you with the only question that matters now. If the world judged your transformation not by what you achieved, but by who you've become, would they feel the difference? Because that's the legacy, not what you built, but who you became while building it. This is episode 16, The Transformation. You didn't just complete a series, you became the proof, and now go live like it. The journey continues, but you are no longer the person who started. Thank you for walking every step with me. peace, and welcome to the rest of your life.